Okay, October 19th, 2009, BioMicro Systems Inc., Dale Emery and Kevin Peterson. This is a demonstration of the BioMicro MAUI Slide Processor. It was made to show how you can best utilize this system and avoid any spillage, broken slides, or other problems. Alright, we have a MAUI Slide Processor, the MAUI Slide Holder, the tray, and a wash system, and what we call the slide pusher. I'll show you how that works in a moment, the carbon fiber stick. Okay, first thing I want to do is assemble the slide holder into the slide processor. I hold the slide processor in generally this orientation, slide the indexing slider all the way to the left, just get a feel for it, push it all the way to the left, that's the starting position. Now I hold the slide processor in this position, meaning my left hand holding it with my thumb on the kind of this fat part of the black plastic part, and my fingers in a similar orientation on the back. Okay? Take the slide holder and with the lifter facing inward, place it in the slot. It doesn't go in any other orientation, it won't work. Push it all the way in to the left. It's clipped in by this plastic clip that holds it in place. Give it a little bit of a wiggle to make sure it's square. It can be cocked, you don't want it to be, just make sure it's square. Okay? Alright. Now, you want to make, after you've made sure that it's all the way in, the next step, I guess, is to go ahead and note that it's in position 1. Place it down into the buffer tray. Let the wire wrap around the back, like so. The buffer level ought to come up just to the entry point of the slides. And that's just about right. If you fill the buffer up to the fill line before you put the assembly inside, it should be about the right level. Okay? Now, plug the cords together. This is safe. It's low voltage. As far as customer perception, that's something we'll address as we go. We're working on a new design now, but it's not really done yet. Something that takes the pump and moves it to the outside of the flow, outside of the immersion. Alright? Now, we have some sample microarrays. I'm going to go ahead and put one in and peel it. These would be, without the blue dye, these would be as they would come out of a MAUI or Nimblegen Hyb processor, Hyb station. Slide it down in as far as it can and still be comfortable, and then peel with a bit of an angle so that it starts to come up. You can see that the jets are cleaning the solution as I peel it. I hold that down with my finger. Peel slowly at the end, and the slide may start to run right down into the slide holder. Set that aside, and this is where we use the slide pusher. I like to take it just as if it were a slide and push it down in, and you can feel that it's pushed the slide all the way in. You can also use your little finger, make sure that slides all the way home. Now you want to index the slide holder to the next lower position. I like to damp it with my thumb. I put my thumb on the black part while I grab the rest of it with my 4 fingers and I push down 1 click. It has there's a feel to the detent position, and once it's in place, you know it's correct. Then I use the slide pusher again to check for that home position all the way down in to make sure that it's free for the next slide to come in, because you don't want any risk there. I'm going to go ahead and do another one. Slide that in, peel it starting at an angle. It peels just about like the regular BioMicro designed slide disassembly station works. I push that in with my finger. I like to check it again with the slide pusher all the way in. Alright. Now, you can, after you've filled all the proper slides, you take your, well, you want to unplug this, and then you remove this from the fluid. You can dump out all the fluid, or you can just plain lift it out while keeping it vertical. That keeps the fluid down inside there. Alright, now, I'd like to demonstrate how you get the slide carrier out. Again, I hold it in that position. Any other position doesn't seem to work. This works okay, but I think it works a little better in this manner. And I reach around the slide carrier in this grip right here. My fingers are wrapping around it, and my thumb is pressing up against that plastic tab that I pointed out earlier. Actually push it up out of the way so that, and with leverage, use some force to pull the slide carrier toward the right. Okay? And then slide it more to the right. Sometimes it'll help to move the slide carrier all the way to the right, so you're not also fighting that sliding effect. With leverage again, press against the body of the slide processor and push that apart gently but firmly, but smoothly. Pull that away. And as you can see, I didn't spill a drop. And you can fill it up with a little more buffer. There's no shame in that. And that thing is ready to go into the wash system. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in now. First thing you want to do on a wash system, of course, is engage the fluidics. That raises the tube inside to the ready to run position so that it'll be able to retract automatically. Thread the slide holder down through the cradle. Make sure that the circular parts are engaged down below and press it home. You may feel a small click or a small engagement. It should have enough pressure not to want to pull out. It's engaged, and you're ready to do a wash. Close the lid and hit it. Hit it like A-rod. And we're done with the demo. Call BioMicro Systems if you have any questions. Good luck. Thank you.